guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a water ganache drip for a drip cake. So you just want to start with your scale. Make sure it's set to ounces. I'm going to be using a glass bowl. Once you have that glass bowl in there, just tare it so it goes back to 0. And then we're going to put in the wafer melts or candy melts. I'm going to be doing a half recipe, so I want it to get to 3 ounces. There we go, now we're at 3 ounces. And then now I'm gonna pop it into the microwave for about 30-second increments until they're pretty much melted. So here we have our candy melts, and I did 2 30-second increments in the microwave. In between, I gave it a little bit of a mix. And there's a couple of little chunks in here, but that's fine. Those will eventually melt with the heat of the bowl. In a separate jar, glass jar, I've heated up some water, and we're just gonna use this to pour into the bowl. So you don't have to measure it yet, you're gonna measure it once it's on your scale. So get your scale. And we had already measured this, so we don't have to remeasure it, just tear it out. We are going to measure this in 2 parts. So we're gonna try to get to 1/4 of an ounce, so it's 0.25 or somewhere around there. Just a little bit at a time. Wow, right on the dot. Okay, so once half of it is in, we're going to mix it. Once you have that mixed in, go ahead and add your other 1/4 of an ounce. So you want to get it close to 0.50. And we're at 0.53, which is usually the amount that I get on this scale. So that's fine, go ahead and give it a mix. Okay, so now that this is fully mixed, check the consistency. And this looks pretty good as a drip. So I'm now ready to add the drip to my cake. And then I always like to start in the back of the cake. Wherever you pick is the back, just in case you mess up. So I just have my little bowl of the water ganache drip here, and I'm just going to use a spoon. So I'm just going to let a little bit drip, move over, let a little bit drip. I try to make it to where there's a long drip and then a short drip right next to it. And then in the front of the cake, I am gonna have a name down here, so I just wanna make sure the drip doesn't come down too far. Okay, and then when you're doing your drips, if something like this ever happens, that tiny little mess up, just grab a sharp blade. I like to use pen blade, and your cake should be cold. If it's not cold, pop it in the fridge and then you can do this. Mine's cold already. Just use your blade. And then there you go.